I've been talking about anime, manga, Japanese video game developers, basically entertainment coming from Japan for a while now, and how it's one of the best places to get entertainment from now. They usually don't try and bend the knee, though that does seem to be changing a little bit because the amount of money for these products that comes in from the West is outperforming the money that comes in from Japan. Sony is a good example of that. They moved all of their stuff to California. I don't know if they have much of a corporate presence in Japan anymore. I know their entertainment headquarters, that's all in San Diego. Not San Diego, it's somewhere in California. I don't remember where exactly. So it is concerning. It's very concerning, especially over the past 2 weeks. We've been talking quite a bit about localization and these developers changing and bending the knee and working with localizers from the start. And I'm a little worried about it. But I did see something today that was encouraging. So I'm going to bring you some good news. So this is from Bloomberg. This one's BNN Bloomberg, but the actual site has this article and it's behind a paywall. So this is probably a summary. But I thought we would just take a look at it. And yeah, right from the headline, investors in Japan drain $4.5 billion as they exit ESG funds. Now, that is fantastic news that I love to see. Japanese retail investors are abandoning ESG mutual funds. So it is retail investors. But it is a good sign. Anybody getting out of ESG is good in my book because ESG is cancer. ESG, of course, if you don't know, is a very, very lucrative amount of funds you can tap into, but the investments you have to make to get it are social change, environmental change, stuff like that. So, yeah, we want to see a certain amount of this and that and these check boxes in your products and pandering for you to get those kind of things. In a lot of ways, at least to me, like I'm no expert in this stuff, but it comes off as very anti-consumer because that's not what people are looking for. It seems kind of fishy. But it is something that a lot of companies are bending the knee to. And Japan, for a minute, was taking a lot of ESG. I think this article says it. I think it was back in 2022. Yeah. 2022 is when this was really hit. No, 2021 is when it boomed in Japan. The shift is due to investors favoring mutual funds focused on specific investment themes rather than sustainability goals related to ESG funds. In 2021, ESG funds boomed in Japan with total inflows of 1.8 trillion yen. Now investors are more interested in areas such as foreign index funds rather than being a response to investor demand for sustainability investments. ESG was seen as a theme. Investors are still pouring money into mutual funds, which inflows exceeding outflows for 11 months of the last year. The outflow of capital from ESG funds has hammered the industry's growth. According to a Morningstar report, there were no new ESG products launched between October and December of last year. Interest in ESG funds among retail investors is unlikely to recover, according to Kai Ebsawa, fund analyst at Matsui Securities. He expects the shift to other investment areas to continue. So this is a good sign to me. I would like, everybody to have this kind of attitude because ESG, especially in the entertainment sector, does nothing but ruin and destroy it. ESG is a plague. So I'm hoping we'll see some more stuff like that. And unfortunately, a lot of these companies are really positioning themselves to line up for this and trying their best to attract these kinds of investors. And I don't think it's the right way to go about things. Now, I'm not trying to give everybody financial advice. I just think ESG is a plague on society. really just not ran by good people that talk about in some of their videos forcing change and all this stuff. We got to force change. And I really don't think that that is good for anybody. It's just a lot of rich people trying to force people to do a lot of DEI and shit like that. And it's just comes off as bad business. So maybe this is good news. Time will tell. I know it's not, it's retail isn't directly anime and manga, but it's a sign of what's going on in a country that is obsessed with making money. So hopefully entertainment gets on a much better track, and it will be fine for a while. Hopefully there's time for course correction is what I'm hoping for. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.